So I'm here at the geographic South Pole, the latitude's 90 degrees south, and that means every direction that I look from here is north. So if the wind is blowing here, which direction is it coming from? And how do we tell directions? If I'm heading that way, I'm heading north. If I'm heading that way, I'm also heading north. So how do we navigate down here? So the only way to properly navigate down here is to use what's called grid navigation. And I'll show you how that works.
So here's a map that I drew of the world from the bottom, with the South Pole here at the center, and we have the longitude lines kind of coming out from that. So if a plane is flying over these longitude lines, the closer it gets to the pole, the faster this angle is going to change. So the true heading would constantly be changing as it goes across the continent. In order to avoid this constant angle change, a grid was developed to keep the headings consistent as the plane crosses over the continent. Now the grid can be based off of any one of these longitude lines, but usually they pick the prime meridian since it's easy. So this is our prime meridian here at 0 degrees, and gives us a nice straight line right here over the pole. So if we use that for our reference, we just draw parallel lines, or a grid, across like this, with north being at the top. All these lines point north. And now, as our plane flies across this, the angle between each of these lines is now consistent. So we have our heading here. It would be heading in a northeast direction. And the same can be said here. We're going south, we're going west. And that's how grid navigation works.